All right, folks, let's talk about what just went down at the National Association of Black Journalists Conference. President Trump, our very own fearless leader, faced some pretty nasty and rude questions, but let's be real, he totally crushed it. Let's dive into it. So there he was, sitting down with ABC's Rachel Scott, Semaphor's Katie Agoba, and Fox News' Harris Faulkner. Right off the bat, Scott comes in hot, asking why black voters should trust him given his past comments about black Democrats. Can you believe that? But Trump handled it like a pro. He posted right after the event saying, "The questions were rude and nasty, often in the form of a statement, but we crushed it." And folks, he's absolutely right. The moderators tried to grill him on everything from abortion to January 6th, but Trump stood his ground. When Scott tried to dominate the conversation, Trump called it out for what it was: disgrace. He didn't back down and took the opportunity to address real issues affecting Black Americans, like illegal immigration, the economy, and Biden's disastrous inflation. Trump laid it out clearly. Inflation is absolutely destroying our middle class, our working class, virtually every class. And he's right, people. The American dream is slipping away under Biden's watch. Trump also made it clear that the key to fixing inflation is tackling Biden's bad energy policies. We have to bring down the cost of energy. This was all started by a bad energy policy by Joe Biden, he said. Spot on, Mr. President. And before the Q&A even kicked off, Trump didn't hold back on Vice President Kamala Harris. She didn't show up at the conference because of scheduling conflicts. Yeah, right. Trump called her out on Truth Social, saying, "Crazy Kamala disrespectfully refused to attend, but I am on my way to meet with them now in Chicago." As Trump's plane was about to land in Chicago, he took another shot at Harris. Getting ready to land in Chicago. Unlike Crazy Kamala, classic Trump, always landing the zingers. We're living in two different arenas. One is intolerant, hateful, mean, and haughty. The other arena loves God, loves their country, loves other people, and does their best to get along without complaining all the time. The fact that Trump even attended the event and then furthermore was verbally attacked from jump, but was called "sir," that was strange, and responded in a calm professional manner. Wow. It really speaks to his character. I went from disgusted by the journalist to very impressed by Trump. Watched the whole lousy interview, from Trump and Harris not being able to hear each other to Scott's combative questions. Perhaps some people will listen. I will generally listen to someone who has the courage to speak where he is not wanted. Maybe some of these people will too. They tried very hard to paint him as a racist and the ticket as misogynistic, but I don't think it was successful. He stayed on topic and on the issues. Note: none of the media ever asked themselves why they call him Hitler or MAGA, fascists. We stand behind Trump. Talk to people, get out there, and work on hearts and minds. These are two extremely different worlds. Personally, I don't want to live in the first one. It is incompatible with my worldview, and it is a recipe for unhappiness. So there you have it, folks. Trump faced the fire, took on the rude and nasty questions, and came out on top. It was a victory for truth and common sense. Let's keep this momentum going as we head into 2024. MAGA,